Oh my god. I need to know that I figured all this out. Let me see. Okay, you guys are here. I'm live, everyone. How exciting. Holy. So many people already here. I was so nervous, guys. Like, we've been doing a couple lives now, but now we're doing our solo lives, and I was like, how am I gonna figure this out by myself? As you guys may know from our previous lives, like, me and Samar were not the most technical people, so, but I figured it out. So now we're here. Hello, everyone. Hello. So nice to be here with you all. Well, so today's live, I just wanted to be like very chill, very like almost like on a FaceTime call vibes. We're just gonna chill together. I'd love to answer some of the questions you guys may have, and then just talk about like my life recently, what's happening, and I have some music in the background because, you know, your girl needs to listen to music all the time. You guys let me know if it's too high or the volume is too high or whatever. But have you guys been watching the show? The World Scout Final Piece? We're watching it, of course. It's so exciting. It's so exciting, but it's almost giving me a little like Dream Academy flashbacks in like very good ways, but also I'm like, it's like Dream Academy too. Of course, I'm listening to Stateside with my girl Sarah Larson. I hate how I say it in like an English accent. To me, she's Sara Larsson, my Swedish girl. This is like my favorite song right now. I bet when this year is over, this is gonna be my most streamed song. I love it. I also love Pink Panthers. She's great. Oh yeah. Okay, so I've seen that you guys are asking me a lot about like my makeup routine, and I'm thinking like, should I make a video in the future to like really go in depth about my makeup routine? Because I love doing my makeup. I think it's so fun. It's almost like painting, you know? It's just on your face. And so I think I want to do like a separate video about that. That would be kind of fun, right? But everyone that knows me knows that the signature like C eyeliner is a big deal for me. So that's kind of like my trademark. Like, I think I do the eyeliner every single day. Like, even if I don't do like a lot of makeup, you will always see me in an eyeliner. And if you don't, like, actually try to find like a picture or video of me without my eyeliner. I'm challenging you. So I think a lot of people and like friends are asking me like, how do you do your eyeliner so fast? Honestly, it is just practice. That's all it is. I've been doing my eyeliner every single day for I think like 4 years now. So that's quite a bit of practice. But I would say with that, like, it's very important to find the perfect wing for your eye shape, because I feel like that's what I struggled with the most before. I was just, I don't know, trying different styles, and I feel like I do mine kind of like, not downwards, but kind of like to the side instead of like up, because it just fits my eye shape, you know? But some people, they like look really good with that little snatched eyeliner, you know? Also have a mirror in front of me. I'm sitting by my vanity and I'm like looking at my makeup. I say that's like my biggest thing when it comes to makeup. But let's make a video about that, because I feel like my makeup actually doesn't like change too much. Like, I kind of stick with what I like. So eyeliner is a must for me. Actually, recently I kind of been more into some like false lashes, especially like outer corner ones. It's just like makes my eyes pop. And then with that, I also love doing like the highlighter and almost like a white eyeshadow I put in my inner corner, and then I go over with some highlighter. I don't like glittery highlighter. I want it to be like shimmery, because that makes it look, I don't know, more natural, I guess. But I'm heavy on like eye makeup because I love playing around with my eyes and like expressions, especially like on stage when performing and stuff. So I love a cute little eye makeup moment. But you guys let me know. But I want to do a video of me doing like going in depth, maybe like a live stream even, because I love to watch makeup videos, but I love the vibe of like I'm on a FaceTime call with my girl, she's doing her makeup, you know. So that's kind of what I want to do. Someone's asking me if you could dye your hair any color, what would it be? Okay, so I've never dyed my hair. Actually, lie. I dyed it once, and that was very traumatizing because no shade, but they did a bad job. It was like some random salon back in Sweden, and I was like, I want to dye my hair, and like doing highlights. I think it's because like my hair is so dark. I need to like fully like bleach the life out of it to get another color. So it did not end up looking too great. So I've been scared to dye my hair. You know what? I love my natural hair color, and yes, this is my natural hair color. Shout out to my Chilean genes, because that's where that comes from. It's kind of funny because I'm very similar to my mom. I like her features, and like the fair skin is from her, but she has like blonde hair and stuff. So my hair is my Latina genes. So, but I love it, and I think that's why I like don't really want to dye it, because I feel like it's a cool contrast with like my fair skin and my natural dark hair. But you know what? To like actually answer your question, I would love to dye it just to like see what that's like. I would love to do like a lighter shade of brown. Do you guys think my hair is black or like dark brown? Everyone says differently, but when I'm in the sun, it's actually like brown, you know? But now it's kind of like looks very kind of black. So I would love like, do you guys think I would like suit like highlights, kind of like an ashy brown? Feel like that could be a vibe. Dark brown, yeah, I see you. You guys are saying like, ooh, yeah, you guys are saying like different things. Like, does it look black? Does it look brown? It's up to y'all for your own interpretation. I see that you guys are excited about the songs from the show. Party before the party, and we ride. I love them. And I'm so excited that you guys got a little sneak peek. And stay tuned, because I mean, those where we are in the show right now that's what we're working on. So, but I'm so happy because I was like, people are gonna eat these songs up. There's such a vibe, you know? And it's exactly like the music I like to listen to. So I was like, love it. And I think the choreos very fun as well, and it was so fun working on them. So I'm really excited that we're there in the timeline of like the episodes and stuff, so you guys get to see it. I'm really excited. Oh my god, I'm still not used to like, I'm trying to read all the comments. What languages do you speak? Well, I speak Swedish. That's my native language, and then I speak English. And actually, like a fun fact for the people that don't know, in Sweden you have to learn English in school from like a very young age. Like, you cannot graduate if you can't speak English, more or less, like if you're not fluent. Then definitely when I moved here for Dream Academy, I have had a bit of like an accent and all of that, but I do hear that like my Swedish accent is kind of like going away, and I guess that's pretty good. But yeah, Swedish is my native language. I understand quite a bit of Spanish, but I would not say that I speak it. But I would love to learn. Favorite Swedish dish? Well, the Swedish meatballs. Low-key, like the IKEA Swedish meatballs. And also just like in Sweden, like there's so many good restaurants for like the really typical like Swedish meatballs. I feel like there's not many other Swedish dishes that does it that way for me. There's another dish called the skagenröra. That's like with shrimp and like it's on a toast. That's really cute as well. It is not pre-recorded. I'm sitting here right now in my room. Oh, talking about that. So yeah, we kind of recently moved into a house together. So exciting. I've been waiting. So the house is great. I love it, and I just love living with all the girls. Ooh. No, but I've been spending a lot of time decorating my room. I would love to do like a room tour as well some other day. But your girl, you can call me Bob the Builder, because I have been building IKEA furniture like there's no tomorrow. And I did it all myself. Like, can you guys like hype me up for that? Because there's like a lot of things that I was building, and like I thought it was gonna be fast and quick, but it was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. But it's really cute now, so hopefully you get to see it. Someone said, would you ever cut your hair short? Fun fact, again. See, we're getting to know each other here. I had short hair. So growing up, I always had long hair. My longest was like down over my butt, like it was really long. But then when I was like, I would say 15, 16, I was like, I'm done with this hair. I want to cut it short. So I've had hair here. It was cute. It was a little kind of like a bob. It was a moment, but I like my longer hair. Or what do you guys think? Actually, talking about my hair, I went to the hairdresser yesterday. I don't know if you can like tell, but I just need to get rid of like the dead ends. Because since I did cut my hair short, you can actually see it in from Dream Academy. My hair, not that short, but I would say it was probably like here or something. It was pretty short. But then I wanted to grow it out. So I haven't cut it at all, really. And therefore the ends were not it. They needed to go. So it's cute now, and I have like my layers. I had like a butterfly cut before. Now I would say it's more like long layers. It just moves really nice when I'm dancing, so I love it. But maybe we'll have a short hair moment, but your girl loves her long hair. What is my favorite animal? You know what? I love penguins. I love penguins. I don't know why, I just love them. When they like waddle around, isn't that so cute? Other than that, I love dogs. I love cats. I have a little cat. She's very old. I've had her since I was 5 years old. A little Britney Spears. I love all animals, really. Like, I love animals. You guys are commenting the penguin emoji. Isn't that so cute? Ooh. You know what? I see that you guys are like asking a lot about like the hair because I was talking about it. Do you guys, honest question, like put it in the comments. Do you guys think I would suit like blonde hair? Now we're talking like Emily blonde hair, like super blonde, like super gorgeous. Like, would I suit being a blondie? But like for me, like I can't see it. Oh yeah, you guys are saying no. I can't see it. I can't see it, but I need for like some future, maybe like a little shoot or like a music video, something. I just have in mind, like, I need to be in a platinum blonde wig. Wouldn't that be so cute? Like, not dyeing it, because my hair would honestly die, but yeah, maybe a wig. Exactly. I would love that. Yeah, you guys think I'm stupid. Yeah, I do. That's why I don't dye it. Because I feel like this is my signature. I like it. What's my favorite color? It's pink. I love pink. My whole room is kind of pink. It's like pink and white and some beige. I love pink. Not like hot pink though. It has to be like the cute baby pink. Do you have a roommate? No, not right now, because in this new house we have our own rooms. But I mean, well, we're kind of roommates, but not like roommates. Like in Dream Academy, I was sharing a bedroom and I had like a couple of roommates. With some of the girls, that was so much fun. I grew up as an only child, so living with other people and like other girls, like it was such a shock for me, but like in a really good way. They're like the sisters I never had. But well, technically roommates, like we live in the same house, but we all have our own bedroom. It's really fun. I hope you guys get to see it. Maybe we can do like a house tour. That would be kind of fun. Because all of our rooms are so like different vibes, and I love it. It's like you can guess whose bedroom is yours. Favorite dance trend right now? You know what? Samar put me on the Brazilian dance trends, and I'm obsessed. Like, I go to her all the time. I'm like, can we do this one? Can we do this one? Can you teach me this? Because I'm like, I need to, like, do the, like, Brazilian moves, like, correctly, you know? So I'm obsessed with all of that. I do like my girl, Sarah Larson's, the, Flashlight one. That was really fun. Very, very fun. But honestly, like, I feel like Emily is the person to ask for dance trends on TikTok. I also ask her, I'm like, girl, update me. Because my TikTok, like, yes, I have, like, all the social medias, but I feel like I'm just not on, like, the trendy sides of it. Like, my For You page is so random, and it's mostly, like, just cute animals and, like song, like recommendation, people in the studio. What else? Like just funny random videos. Sometimes I feel like my For You page is a little bit cursed, but that's okay. Can you speak Swedish? I'm trying to learn. Okay, I'll do like a minute or two of like speaking in Swedish. Hopefully there's some Swedish people here, but I'll translate after that. Ja, hej allihopa! Jag vet inte riktigt vad jag ska säga, men jag hoppas att det är några svenskar här. Det hade varit jättekul. Jag ser att ni kommenterar, några svenskar här. Jag tycker att det är så kul att se alla svenska fans. För att även i Dream Academy så tänkte jag att det kommer inte vara så många svenskar här, för liksom Sverige är ett så litet land och ja, det kändes inte som att det skulle vara alldeles för många, jag vet. Men alltså jag blir bara så här överraskad hela tiden för att det är så himla många svenskar som skriver till mig och också här kommenterar under min livestream. Jag menar, det är typ mitt i natten i Sverige, men wow. Så tack snälla jättemycket för att ni supportar mig och för att ni supportar tjejerna, och det är så kul. Och jag är så tacksam att jag får representera Sverige ytterligare. Vi är från ett fantastiskt litet kallt land, men jag älskar. Well, so yeah, I basically just was thanking all the Swedish fans, and that I didn't expect that much support from Sweden, because like Sweden is such a small country, and I didn't think any of what I'm involved in would be very big there. So yeah, I did not expect really any support from there, but I'm just so surprised with the amount of like messages, and even just now on the live stream, people commenting in Swedish. And right now it's like in the middle of the night. I'm like, what are you doing up? I was just saying huge thank you. It means so much to me to get support from my home country, and even though it's small and freezing, it is such an amazing country, and I'm so proud to be from Sweden. Yay! Okay, I'm gonna read some more of your comments. It's 4 a.m. Oh my god, you guys go to bed if it's too late, like go to bed. What have you been up to recently? So, there's a lot of secrets going on. So, I'm excited though. All I will say is I do. I mean, I love um, like Latino music, reggaeton, like all of that. Like I love. Grew up with it a little bit, but just hearing some more, I listen to a lot of like Brazilian songs. Um, love. So definitely. And if you guys have any more like just song recommendations, or like my fellow like Brazilians out there, hit me up with some recommendations. It is past your bedtime. Go to bed. Go to bed, guys. Or maybe after the live stream. That's up to you. Favorite food? Sushi. It has been my favorite food since I was like literally a baby. I can eat sushi every day. I can confidently say that. And the girls, one thing about me is that I'm a like meal repeater. When I find something I like, I probably eat it every day or every other day for maybe like 2 weeks, and then I find something new, and then I do the same with that. I don't know why. I just like knowing what to expect, I guess. So yeah, sushi though. Also ramen. Love the Japanese food. Someone's gonna be able to teach me. Can you drive? Guys, I am learning how to drive right now. I have a driving lesson tomorrow. Actually, no, but growing up in Sweden, in Stockholm, you don't really need a car, honestly, if you live like very central. So I could take like the bus, the train, the subway, like anywhere at any time. So I didn't really learn how to drive. I was driving a little bit with my mom just for practice back in Sweden, but then I moved here for Dream Academy, and then just obviously didn't have the time at the moment. But right now, I realized that it's kind of hard to live in LA and not have a car. So to have a car, you need to learn how to drive. And I did pass my written test first try. I studied. So I was so excited, and now I've been starting practicing driving with some friends, and now I'm gonna take my first official driving lesson. So I am nervous though, but I love driving. Also, I love cars, and I've always been obsessed with like sports cars and like muscle cars. So like but so like how do I not know how to drive? Like I need a license like ASAP. So I will update you, but I really want to like hone into like really feel comfortable driving before I take my behind the wheel test, so I don't fail. I don't think I will, because I want to feel comfortable. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. What do you like to do in your free time? I love to make music. I would say I have so many songs that I started writing, and then when I get feeling like they're all kind of like half done, and sometimes I have tracks with just like melodies, or I have just like in my notes app Crazy Place. It's so random. I hope no one breaks into it, because they probably think I'm like crazy or something, but I keep writing down like some lines or lyrics basically. Anywhere it can be, like during dance class, I just start thinking about something, I just run to my phone and like write it down super fast, and then I come back to it when I actually write something. But I have so many demos, and hopefully I get to share them someday. That would be really fun. But just right now, know that they're in the files, and hopefully I can fully finish some of them, because again, I have so many drafts of just like half done songs. So yeah, but that's basically what I do. Like I don't have like a lot of equipment. Some of the time, like I just have microphone, and I just love making melodies, and I also love just doing like harmonies. I feel like I've really found a passion in that too, because before in like Dream Academy, like if someone showed me like harmonies, I could pick it up, but I wasn't really able to create my own harmonies or harmonize like on the spot. And I do feel like with writing music and like melodies, I practiced putting harmonies on them, and that's a huge hobby of mine. Okay, someone said turn up the music. Of course, girl, of course. Can we see your nails? Guys, these are the nails I've had for like kind of long. I mean, they're so cute, right? But they're very outgrown. And actually, I'm doing new nails tomorrow. So I'll put up a picture on Weverse. I'll show you guys. A lot of you are also asking for like a room tour, and I think I want to do like a separate video or live of that. I think that could be really fun. Like with my makeup routine, and also like how I style my hair. I have some like go-to ways of styling my hair, and I would love to make like separate video of that. Kind of like get ready with me, but like in depth. Like, you know, like makeup, hair. Maybe we can throw in some skincare because I love skincare. I think that could be very fun. Do you guys like this song? I love this song. Oh, someone asked, would you go blonde? We discussed this earlier in the live, and me in the chat was kind of on the same page of like me not really probably suit blonde hair, but we came to the conclusion I need to put on a platinum blonde wig sometime because we need to see what it's giving, you know. That would be very cool. What's your favorite Swedish word to say? I feel like I have some words that just like slip out sometimes. I feel like now it's less than when I first moved to LA and had to speak English all the time. But some of them are not like very good. Like if I stub my toe, like my Swedish will come out. But I love the word lagom. The Swedes know what this means, and actually it does not have a direct translation, and there's no word like it in English. That's why I love it. It means like if someone asks you, like they pouring up like food for you or something, and they're like, how much you want? You say lagom. It's like right, the perfect amount. It's not too much, it's not too little, like it's the perfect amount. You know? Lagom. That's why I like it, because there's no English word for it. You guys are more than lagom, though. You guys are like the most, and we love that. Lip combo. I love doing like lip tints, cause especially when dancing a lot, cause when you have like lip gloss, your hair gets stuck like that. It's not very cute when you dance. So you kind of want like something matte, but I don't like feel like matte lips suit me that much. So I do have it on now, like a lip tint, and it just kind of stays there all day. It's perfect. Do you have tips on songwriting? I do. Because I would say that I did not have that much experience in songwriting until like mid-end of Dream Academy. I always wanted to learn. I was like, how do you do that? How do you just come up with the melodies? And like, I don't know. I felt like it was a skill that I didn't know how to develop. But what helped me was surrounding myself with people that actually knew. Some of the Dream Academy girls and me, we were writing some together, and I kind of just like learned from them. And then when I moved back to Sweden, I was so privileged to be invited to actual sessions, like studio sessions, with people that they do this for a living. And I was like, wow. And I was so scared because I was like, I walked in there and I was like, guys, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm so hyped to be here. But let's just see what happens. And actually, this is a song that I would love someday in the future to share with you guys. The very first song I wrote in the studio in a session, and one of my favorite songs right now. What was I saying? Oh yeah, yeah, my first ever song, like I professionally written. I love. I would love to share that with you guys, but let's do that down the line. But yeah, any tips would be like just being in a room with people that are experienced. They don't have to be like professionals, but just like more experienced than you are. And it's just gonna rub off on you. Like you're gonna just start understanding what kind of like how people are working and what works for you. And then it kind of just like comes with the experience. And now like I could never see myself writing a song fully by myself, like full on like top line and background vocals and harmonies and all of that. I was like, I don't know how to do that, but right now I do it on a daily basis and honestly just for fun. And it's not that hard when you kind of crack the code, but definitely surround yourself with people that have more experience because you're gonna learn. I guess it's like turn it. But yeah. I love this. It's so good. I'm gonna say that us Swedes have been waiting for Miss Sarah Larson to blow up. Because we've been knowing she's the shit. Like, she's the moment. And she's, like, ridiculously talented. Like, her talent and her vocals are, like, out of this world. And we've been knowing that in Sweden. I've been just, like, waiting for her to, like, pop off more, you know? And now she is, and I'm so excited. And I couldn't go see her on her tour, but I bet I'll see her sometime in the future. And oh my god, I would love to meet her. That would be a dream come true. Also, I love listening to Michael Jackson, guys. That's an artist I grew up listening to because my mom loved him. Yes. What's your dream car? You know what? I'm like, should I say? Because I'm getting one. Actually, I want to keep it a secret, but I will say it is not a girly car, if you can say that. It's a very like it's a muscle car, and I would say when I see them out on the streets, it's mostly like kind of middle-aged men driving them. So I think it will be so fun when like 5 foot me steps out. Like that's my car, you know? It's gonna be so fun. But I will let you know. Hopefully I can get it sooner than later. But need that license first. Yay. Favorite makeup item? Eyeliner. That's my go-to. The Lexi eyeliner. Even like our whole makeup crew in like both Dream Academy and now, everyone knows, like they're just telling me like, are we doing the signature Lexi eyeliner? And I'm like, is that even a question? But yeah, definitely. What's your favorite style? Guys, I love fashion and I want to get into it even more. So if you guys have any like recommendations, or I just want to try like different things. I think my go-to is kind of, I would say it's kind of like girly, and also kind of like elegant in a way. I love Y2K. I love my low-waisted jeans. I can't do high-waisted, guys. It makes me look really short with my body proportions. Yeah, anything low-waisted, I'm there. Anything like pink, I'm there. I don't wear too many colors. I like wearing black, gray. I've been getting more into brown. That's kind of cool. But I really want to like get into it more. One thing I will say, I'm obsessed with shoes. And it's kind of funny because anytime the girls have some occasion or whatever and they need some shoes, they always come to me. Because me, Samara, and Emily, we have actually the same shoe size. So very, very nice. So we can share our shoes. But I love boots. Like knee-high boots, I'm sold. Like I have too many. And that is something I spend quite a bit of my money on, that maybe I should chill a little bit, but I love shoes. And I also love heels, a lot of heels. Because your girl needs like a little bit boost in her head sometimes. And I just love walking in heels. I love dancing in heels. So yes, shoes, love. And I also love, I have like a bunch of chunky sneakers with like a wedge on them, like, you know, like a little heel. Those are really cute. Love. Did you play any sports when you were younger? You know, my mom, she was a dancer, like a competitive dancer, crazy good. My dad liked to dance too, so they actually met on the dance floor on like a dance party or something. And I was like naturally put in dance classes by my mom, because she was like, my daughter is gonna dance, obviously. So, and I loved it, like I really loved it. But then when I was like maybe like 11, 12 or something like that, all my friends, they were playing soccer. By the way, side note, Sweden qualified for the World Cup, so period. We're rooting for them. But yeah, so everyone was playing soccer. Dance was the only like sport I did. So I was like, Mom, I want to be like the other girls and I want to play soccer. And my mom was like, are you sure? Like, she had a feeling I wouldn't like it, but she was like, of course, like if you want to try it, then you're going to try it. We love a supportive mom. So I did. I bought, my mom was so cute. Like she bought me all the equipment, everything I needed. I went to 2 practices. And I was like, Mom, I don't want to go back. I want to go to my dance classes. So that was not for me. Pretty like yapping. I do. Actually, I'm kind of a bit of a not reserved, but like quiet person. But this is so much fun, and I love answering you guys' questions. And I have my moments of like yapping, so I feel like here's where you get to see that a bit. You gave us a hint about the 4th number. These lips are sealed, but it's exciting, guys. So just stay tuned. What's your favorite part about choosing your outfits? It's the shoes. It's the shoes. It will always be the shoes. Love shoes again. I feel like again I'm trying to get into like new styles to experiment with my fashion and style. So you'll probably see me trying some different things out. We'll see what fits and not. She's Japanese. She is. She is. So do we do like a sushi date later or what? Love your music taste. Thank you. I I can't wait to do like listening parties with you guys and just have like this very chill, just listening to music together. Next time, like, let's have you guys put like your suggestions and I'll play some of your songs and makeup beats. Thank you. I was saying in the beginning of the live that I want to do a makeup tutorial video in more like detail. Maybe even on a live stream. Kind of what do you guys feel would be best. And then also like styling hair. So I feel like makeup and hair is like two reoccurring questions I get. Can you make art? Do you guys want to take a picture? Okay, be ready guys. Wait. I love how you guys screenshot things from our previous lives and do like memes and stuff. That's like my favorite thing ever. What's your favorite part about being in Below? Or like this project, I guess. I think this project has so much potential, and I really can't wait for everyone to be more of a part of it and get to know everything we've been working on. We're working really hard. That's one thing I can promise you. And I know that the wait is kind of long, but it is going to be worth the wait. And us girls, we're so excited, and we're so excited about the show and to introduce a final member. Isn't that crazy? So I would say I love the people I work with. You guys do not understand how happy I was when I found out I'll be working with Emily and Samara. I mean, Emily, I've known her since I was 17 years old. I'm turning 22 this year. Crazy. And we've always had like a good bond. And then me and Samara, during like the missions and stuff, like we really bonded so much. And then obviously we didn't see each other for a long time, but the bond was so there like right away when we came here. Because I was a bit worried. I was like, we haven't seen each other in a long time, you know. And we all developed into these like new versions of ourselves as we grow up. But the bond was just right there. And it's been so easy. And I will say that as we go more and more into this project and this journey, our bond is just like getting stronger and stronger. And also with our fourth member, I think it's just so exciting. And I just can't wait, honestly. I want the debut to happen now. I want to chill and talk about everything. Because now I really have to think. Because I'm like, I just want you guys to be able to hear everything. But you will. You will, I promise. And then again, I promise the wait is going to be worth it. It's going to be awesome. And I think this project is so much potential to be something really great. And I'm really thankful to be part of that and to be on this journey with these amazing people, both my group members, but also our team. I'm really, really, really happy and feel so honored to be working with these people. So yeah. Exciting times ahead. I see that I've been live for quite a while now. I like don't have any like my what is it called? Like time. Like something can be like 10 minutes and I think it's a half an hour or the other way. Like my perception of time is really bad. And like someone said, I'm just like yapping here, but I love seeing all your comments and answering your questions because I want you guys to get to know me better. I know that you've seen me and the other girls in Dream Academy and like some of our individual things like the past couple years. But we're all really growing into like new versions of ourselves, and I'm really happy and excited for you guys to get to know me, and like not the new me, but like I'm growing up and I'm just trying to be the best version of myself, honestly. And it's a work in progress. No one is perfect, and the journey is the fun part. Okay, my Wi-Fi was giving up on me. Not okay. But yeah, all I wanted to say to kind of like wrap up this live is that I'm so happy and thankful that you guys wanted to be here with me and like want to get to know me better, and I can't wait to share more of me and my girls and this project, and there's fun times ahead. Yes. So thank you so much. I hope to see you very soon, and please leave comments here on our Weavers. What kind of lives do you want to see? This was just, a very chill live, but again, do you want my makeup routine? Do you want me to show you how I style my hair? Or maybe like room tour, like all of that? Like, let me know what you guys want to see, and I'll make sure to give you that. Thank you so much. Tack till alla svenskar, älskar er så mycket. Thank you to all the Swedish people again. I love you so much. Appreciate you guys. Stay safe, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for being here. Love you. Bye.